Namaskar, this is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. We've been discussing a possibility for weeks now. Will Prime Minister Modi and President Xi meet on the sidelines of the BRICS summit to discuss the India-China border? Turns out they did earlier this week. But India and China have different versions of that meeting. Also, they can't seem to agree on who asked for it, who asked for the meeting, and what is the takeaway. Will the border tension be dialed down? We'll tell you what we've gathered. Meanwhile, some worrying signs for India vis-a-vis Bhutan. They're holding direct border talks with China, and it has serious strategic repercussions for New Delhi. In other news, some in the West are having trouble digesting India's Chandrayaan success. They're calling the landing fake and also saying that India should feed its poor instead of spending on a moon mission. We have a response for them. In Russia, chaos after the reported death of the Wagner chief. What will happen to the mercenary group now? Why is Germany being called the sick man of Europe again? What is the right to repair, and why has Apple done a U-turn on it? Why are emperor penguins dying by the thousands? All of this and more coming up. The headlines first. Russian President Putin will not be attending the G20 Summit in India. The summit will be held in the Indian capital on the 9th and 10th of September. Putin did not attend the recently concluded BRICS Summit in South Africa, also the G20 Summit in Bali last year. Turkey's foreign minister meets the Ukrainian president in Kiev. The talks focused on reviving the Black Sea grain deal. Last month, Russia had pulled out of the deal brokered by the United Nations and Turkey. Taiwan's vice president vows unwavering support for status quo with China, emphasizing its position as a sovereign nation. Lai Ching-te is a presidential frontrunner for the 2024 election. The remarks come amid rising tensions with China. Beijing has long claimed the island as its territory. Donald Trump surrenders in Atlanta. He is the first former U.S. president to have a mugshot. He was released on bail, a bail bond of $200,000. Trump is facing charges of plotting to overturn Georgia's 2020 election result. Denmark will ban Quran burnings. Desecrations of the Islamic holy book in the country have angered the Muslim world. Copenhagen cites national security as the main reason behind the ban. The legislation will also apply to the Bible and the Torah. And guess who is coming to India? After Messi enthralled fans in Kolkata, it's Neymar's turn to play his first match in Pune. His club Al Hilal and India's Mumbai City FC are drawn in the same group. This is at the Asian Champions League, which begins in September.